Finding your resilience. Strength when life feels heavy. If you're joining from the trailer video, thank you and welcome. You're here because something in that message felt familiar. Maybe life has felt heavier than usual. Maybe you're carrying responsibility quietly. Maybe anxiety has been narrowing your thinking. So let's talk about that. When pressure builds, work, relationships, expectations, uncertainty, the mind doesn't just get busy, it tightens. Anxiety narrows our perception. It pulls our focus toward what might go wrong. It magnifies urgency. It reduces perspective. And when perspective shrinks, everything feels bigger than it is. That's why resilience matters. Resilience isn't pretending things are fine. It isn't suppressing emotion. And it certainly isn't exhausting yourself trying to prove you can cope. Real resilience begins with honesty. This feels heavy. This is hard. And I'm still here. That's strength. When anxiety narrows your mind, resilience widens it. Anxiety asks, what if this falls apart? Resilience asks, what's the next steady step? Anxiety pushes urgency. Resilience regulates it. And here's the key idea. Resilience doesn't remove the weight. It teaches you how to carry it without collapsing underneath it. Sometimes that means slowing your breathing. Sometimes that means interrupting spiraling thoughts. Sometimes that means accepting that endurance, not speed, is what's required. For some people, especially those who are driven, responsible or wired to contribute, resilience isn't about reducing ambition. It's about regulating intensity. Strength without burnout. Drive without self-destruction. Endurance without emotional shutdown. Resilience works in two ways. First, it helps you cope with immediate hardship. The tough week, the anxious morning, or the difficult conversation. But second, and more importantly, it builds sustaining strength over time. It trains your nervous system that discomfort is survivable. It teaches your mind that low moments are temporary. It separates your identity from your stress. You are not your anxiety. You are not your overwhelm. You are not your worst day. You're the person carrying it, and that matters. In finding your resilience, strength when life feels heavy, I explore this in much greater depth. How anxiety narrows the mind, how to widen it again, how to regulate urgency, how to sustain strength long term, and how to reset when you've been carrying too much for too long. If you'd like to go deeper, you'll find the full guide through the links that appear on screen. It's written as a conversation, not as a lecture, because resilience isn't something you perform, it's something you practice. And if life felt heavy lately, here's the most important thing. You don't have to remove the weight overnight. You don't have to solve everything today. You just need enough steadiness to take the next step without collapsing into fear. That's resilience, and it's already closer to you than you think.